About what's going on in the world of music today. I talked to you about this earlier, Chris. HBO is doing a documentary of Woodstock '99. How about that?
As long as they don't, block anything out and show it for what it actually,
Exactly.
I want to see the proper stuff about it. I don't want to see selective stuff.
Oh, I can tell you exactly what the fuck happened.
Yeah, I know it will.
Good.
HBO normally do good documentaries, to be fair, as well, though.
No, they fucked up the Andre the Giant one. Excuse me, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
still haven't watched that, to be honest with you.
But yeah, HBO is not really known for their documentaries. But like you said, I hope they don't get rid of the dark side and how that whole riot stuff started. They seem to, a lot of people seem to forget how those riots broke out.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Woodstock is, if you guys were alive in '99, and I saw this on pay-per-view, excuse me, hello. What had happened was, first of all, it was overpriced to begin with.
Like most things.
Oh, God. We're talking in '99. I think they said a bottle of water was $10. Sounds like the Tweeter Center.
That's like £7 over here.
So not only are these people are high out of their minds on some sort of LSD and all kinds of other shit, and then you factor in $10 a bottle of wine. Not bottle of wine. I'm sorry, $10 a bottle of water. I could only imagine how much alcohol was at that, during that whole bullshit. And then you put on, this is peace and love, right? Peace, love, nothing aggressive. You put on a bunch of aggressive bands like Limp Bizkit. I digest on that one.
Hold on a minute, though. In all fairness, in 1999, Limp Bizkit were like very hot at the time, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
So as much as you don't like them, I didn't mind them. I took Limp Bizkit for what it was. They had a few catchy songs here and there, didn't they, in the 90s? But, they were hot then, so as much as you thumbs down them, a lot of people would have gone to watch them.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I'm not going to deny it. I had family members that went to go see it. But now this is what someone in the crowd said. Fucking Durst said, fuck peace. Then you had Korn on the bill.
Yeah, Korn on Buddy did.
So you could already tell that it was getting kind of rowdy and violent. Well, make a long story short, I think the riots broke out when the Red Hot Chili Peppers came on board. That they burned down shit. I think they said about 15 rapes happened. Oh, yeah, it was bad. That thing was a crime scene. Oh, my goodness.
You just use the R word there.
Looted shit, burnt shit down. Fuck a doodle doo. That was probably one of most infamous concerts that ever fucking took place. And it's still his. And that's why they stopped doing Woodstock after that whole debacle that went down in '99.
Yeah, it didn't stop festivals, period, though, did it? You know what I mean? You
No.
Still had a lot of festivals going on, in the 90s and currently going now.
Exactly.
Over here, you still got your Leeds and Reading festivals and, your download festivals.
Download.
The Sonosphere one. I think Sonosphere is still going over there, going around somewhere. But,
I don't think so. Like, we had Ozfest for many years. I don't know what happened with that. That went bye-bye.
Yeah, it did go bye-bye.
That went bye-bye.
I think Download took most of the metal scene, though, didn't it?
Yeah. What else? We had Warped Tour for a hot minute, and then Kevin Lyman decided to kill that. I don't know why. Supposedly, Mayhem Fest is coming back. Bear in mind, this was during before the pandemic, ladies and gentlemen. They were hinting to that, but I highly doubt that's coming back. Slayer put the fucking kibosh on that one.
I've seen Slayer live a few times. Like, they're very hit and miss live, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I saw them on the second Mayhem. I could be wrong. I have to redate this, but I saw them when Marilyn Manson was opening up. Guess what? As soon as Slayer was done, a bunch of guys left when Manson came on. I saw them piling out in droves.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like, I saw them with Lamb of God. Lamb of God blew them out the fucking door.
Oh, I have never seen Lamb of God live. I've heard good things.
It was an intense, opening sort of, band. I knew of Lamb of God, but I'd never seen them live before. So a bit of an eye opener when you saw them. But when Slayer came on, I think it was my third time seeing Slayer. You know what I mean? They might not have just bothered just turning up because it was fucking awful. They got the lyrics wrong for Rain and Blood. And it's like, what the fuck? Because it's like one of your biggest songs. How have you got the lyrics wrong?
Really? Excuse me, I take that back. I did see Lamb of God. I saw Lamb of God. Rich, this one goes out to you, my man. I saw Lamb of God before they got big.
That would be an excellent night.
I saw them when they were on Ashes, that album Ashes of the Awakening. And this is Ozfest, my very first concert, Ozfest 2004. I saw them before they got big. I saw Atreyu before they got exploded.
I'm not a big fan of Atreyu, to be honest with you.
Fair enough. I saw Slipknot when they were playing, but they didn't even play the main stage when Volume 3 came out, and God, does that album suck today. But I saw them when they were on there. I saw Lacuna Coil.
Lacuna Coil.
Lacuna Coil to all my gothic chick friends out there. I saw Lacuna Coil before they got their start. True that.
Now we're on the concept of music. Is you sort of want to give your heart out to Mark Hoppus with the whole sort of the cancer. Just say we're thinking of you. I know you probably won't see this, but people grew up with Blink-182.
Oh yeah, the Mark Hoppus thing that hurts. Never got. That was the first band I actually got. That was the first band that actually got me to pick up an instrument. Let me side note on this. Blink-182. My cousin got me into them. My cousin Samantha. At that point in my life, I didn't even know what an instrument was. I had played drums and dabbled with the shit, so I looked up to Mark Hoppus.
Yeah, as a bassist, but he was a funky bassist at the time, wasn't he? You know what I mean?
Here's the funny thing: I didn't know. I thought Mark played guitar at the time.
Oh yeah, wow.
And I was what? I had to be about 8, 9, 10. So I'm like, yeah, I want a guitar for Christmas. Underneath the Christmas tree, there was a Fender. No, it wasn't a Fender. It was a Squire.
That was him and Tom DeLonge's sort of go-to, wasn't it? In the 90s?
Yep. So when I had it, and I'm like, I'm looking at it, and I go, wait a minute, this is not what it looks like. What Mark plays, but it's not. I'm looking at it, and I'm trying to figure this out. I go, this isn't what Mark plays. Safe to say, I put it away and I smashed the shit. So, but that was my first foray into playing guitar. I learned maybe one Blink-182 song on that guitar. And again,
it's not hard to power chord though. Let's be honest. I'm a drummer at heart, but I can play guitar. But power chords are quite simple.
I tried. No, it wasn't even a power chord. Like I said at the time, I thought Mark played guitar, so I learned Adam's song, the bass parts.
So you just top stringing it most of it.
Then. Yeah, basically that was it. I wasn't even trying. I was just like, oh yeah, I learned this. So yeah, go ahead.
Some good stuff, like I mean, I've drummed for a long, long time, and
Enema of the State is in my top favorite albums.
Yeah, pop punk for what it was, wasn't it? Dude Ranch is probably mine. I love Dude Ranch. That was one of my favorite. I mean, Enema of the State, Take Off Your Pants and Jacket.
Oh my God, you're dating me, my friend. You're dating me.
I know, but it's like we come from the metal scene. We like we like metal or death metal. And it's nice to have a bit of not as heavy music. And I thought Blink bought that. It was like I say, it was pop punk for what it was. And enjoyed it. And they had and still probably have one of the best drummers in the world in Travis Barker. And he influenced how many people to play the drums.
Oh, exactly. I cannot listen, and I love my death metal. Just let me put that out big time. One of my two favorite death metal bands will always be Cannibal Corpse. They're legendary. And I will say this right now. The legendary Chicago death metal band of Broken Fucking Hope. Jeremy, I wish you were watching this. But they are Chicago's Cannibal Corpse. And that's a band that I respect, I'm friends with, and I love them. God bless them.
You talk about Cannibal Corpse. First time I ever got introduced to them, right? And I think quite a lot of people, maybe, obviously I was progressive with the metal scene. So first time I got introduced to Cannibal Corpse was Ace Ventura.
Oh my goodness! I will tell you this. I'll tell you this. I can remember now that you brought this to my attention of the Cannibal Corpse of the Ace Ventura thing, the first year I went to Halloween Horror Nights, I think I showed you that picture. It's on our Twitter and it's on Instagram of the Art of Partying. You could see in that picture it's Marcus, my other little brother, and me, and you see me wearing a Cannibal Corpse t-shirt and Jack strangling me. We're waiting in line for Jaws because back then me and my brother were pussies and we didn't want to go in the house because we were scared. So we're waiting in line at Jaws. This is how old I am, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, 2007 was the last time I've been there. So we're waiting in line for Jaws, and this guy comes up to me. He looks at my shirt. He goes, "Hey, you know what movie they were in, right?" I go, "Cannibal." I'm like, "Ace Ventura, right?" He goes, "Oh, you're a diehard Cannibal Corpse fan." I go, "Oh, my goodness." It was 1 year, and I thank Michael Malone for this one of getting me into Cannibal Corpse. Got into a huge fight at school. He tussled it out. And then the next day he goes, "Oh, we duked it out big time." Yep, we kicked each other's asses. And the next day he's like, "Hey, bro, like, what's up, man?" I go, you ready for another one? Huh? Want to rumble again? He goes, throws this to me. He goes, "Listen to this." And it was Cannibal Kill. Burnt copy. Next, I was blown away by it. Blown away.
Maybe you should have beaten some more people up and you would have got some more free albums.
It's funny to me how I'm friends with people that I get into fights with. I can't understand it. Do you? I just don't understand it. Well, I found out since then, but
you probably frighten quite a lot of people.
Well, that's our relationship too.
Yeah, you ring me in. When I act bad, you ring the reins in.
Talking about when we met.
Oh, yeah. How I met my wife. Her and me hated each other. There were some things said, and that's going to lead into the segue when I bring this up, but there were some things said between us. She hated my guts for about how long now? How long back then?
She still hates your guts.
Oh, yeah, she does. We lived together for what? 4 days, and I drove her crazy with my Bert Foonery. Anywho,
that's women for you, mate. The old tamers in the end.
Have fun tonight, Donnie.
Yeah.
Anywho, yeah. So she hated me for how many years?
I forgot when we met though.
We met a year. No.
We met
before Coco died. My dog.
No.
Coco got
like 2015. Because I know.
Yep, we met in 15.
Because I was a little older. Because remember, we have a 5-year age gap.
Yes, we do. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I think it was 2015. The last time I heard about you was the you-know-what incident. Remember? I'll tell you later.
Yeah, this is not going to be on the air. Yeah. So we hated each other for many years, and I got
on the dating site. That's the funny part.
Right, I'll tell you that. I got fed up with being single birdie. I know that disturbs a lot of people. A lot of the ladies back then, I was a party animal. I'm not going to deny it, but I got sick of it. The Vegas incident. That's what I don't want to say that changed me. I thought, no, what really got to me was the Baltimore incident. That was a night that I can't remember, and I don't want to remember. It was too much fun, ladies and gentlemen. When you're single,
yeah, we all do fucking shit, mate.
Exactly. Too much fun back then. But I was ready to get out of that life, and I talked to her, and she didn't know who I was until she saw my picture and said, "Aren't you the cunt that was talking to me before?"
I didn't say it like that, really.
You said some 4-letter words about me.
No, I said, I was like, "Oh, it's this motherfucker."
There you go. She said,
I class that as young love blossoming. If you're not being called a cunt by whoever off, there's no love there.
So about a month went into it, and then her and me started dating and talking, and we've been married ever since that. We got married December of last year, so there you go. And she's going to Florida, and I'm taking her on her first Disney vacation. I can't wait.
Yeah, it's good for you. I'm happy for you both.
Thank you. Now, speaking of that, because when she was arguing with me the first time we met, I think you went to go see Bring Me the Horizon, right?
Oof.
Now, speaking of that, how do you feel about this, Chris? Now, I don't know if you heard about this. I think we talked about it. Bring Me the Horizon is coming out with their own hot sauce. I wish my brother was here to talk about this. I'm interested in hearing the feedback of that. Are they selling out just one step at a time?
I thought they sold out from the get-go anyway.
Listen, Donnie has tried to get me in to Bring Me the Horizon. I gave him a chance. It's just not me. That's not British metal to me.
Didn't they do like a K-pop song not long ago?
Did they, Mel?
What?
I'm sure
A K-pop song?
Yeah.
Like a metal with the the metal twist with it, yeah. Well, if you can call that metal, I don't know.
Really?
I feel like Bring Me the Horizon did a little bit of everything to try to change it up and keep themselves relevant.
I understand. Well, listen, as an artist, because I still play, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing wrong with experimenting, but I'm under the theory, do not piss off what made you popular.
Yeah,
and that goes for this show, too.
Yeah, but that's what happens to what most bands do, is the class is evolving, isn't it? I don't know. I've never been a big fan. I thought they were handed the keys to a record company. They didn't have to earn the way like other bands have had to earn their way to, repetition of people getting to know them. They were given everything to them from the get-go. They didn't have to work hard for it.
Now, I had heard, I don't know if this is true. See, Don's not here. I don't know if it was Bring Me the Horizon or some other UK band. I can't remember. He's I had heard that someone was or someone is related to Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden. I don't know who it was, but supposedly they were in either Bring Me or Asking. Someone was in that band, was related to Bruce. I don't know. I cannot confirm or Don's not here, so I cannot have concrete evidence on who it was, but he said it. So I get what you're saying. I mean, hey, you're Bruce Dickinson's son.
I get that.
Yeah, you don't have to pay your dues.
Yeah, I know. It goes with people who were their dads are sports legends and such, isn't it?
Let me tell you something.
I get that.
I played in a band. I paid my dues. We were touring from Chicago to Wisconsin to Detroit, Michigan. 2 hours of sleep on a van in the middle of summer with no fucking air conditioning. I paid and I slept in that van. It was very rare we could afford a hotel. I know the struggles of being a touring musician. And bear in mind, it was just from Chicago to Wisconsin to Detroit, Michigan. It's not easy, ladies and gentlemen. Make it $20 a night. That's even if you get any fucking payoff.
That's the way it goes, and it's gone for everybody. Since the dawn of time, you get paid shit at the beginning, and if you keep tucking away and people like your music, you end up with the millions, don't you?
Exactly. And I was the enforcer of that band. I told you that story about that fucking sleazy promoter in Detroit, right?
No.
Fucking asshole. We made a good crowd. We brought him in. We were popular at the time. They knew who we were in Detroit, Beneath Betrayal. But what had happened was the fucking guy, the sleazy promoter, and first of all, it was a fucked up show to begin with. We were playing in a fucking junkyard, fucking backyard party bullshit. But we brought him in. We drew a good crowd. The fucking guy wanted to fucking cut us off at the fucking sack. I'm pretty sure we made $1,000 and he was going to give us, $20 a piece. I fucking grabbed him by the neck. I go, what was the payoff? Oh, it was this. I go, that's bullshit. How much is the fucking payoff?
Yeah.
So he gave us the payoff. I got fucked out of that money by the band, and I'm not gonna get into that, but that's how I got kicked out. So I know how it is.
It is, yeah, but you're always going to find schemers and scammers along the way, no matter what sort of professional you're doing it, isn't it? It's always the way.
Exactly. And Matt even said it right there. That's the rock star lifestyle. Getting paid peanuts and getting treated like shit. Yeah. These fucking promoters.
Getting hammered. That's one of the, like Metallica. They used to get fucking arseholed and fight with each other.
Oh my God. We did that Metallica subject last week.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
that was a good chat. It was a good chat. It's great.
You got me bloody listening to them on Monday morning and work. So I'm putting my pallets out. I sent you the photo on Friday morning, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, I know we had this conversation and I had it in my head and I had to go to Spotify. I had to get it out of my system. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't go past the Justice for All though. I stayed with the early days. I couldn't be asked with going any further than that. Like.
Exactly. Before I went on vacation, I was listening to a lot of Fear Factory. I am really enjoying. Well, I'm not going to say really enjoying their new album. I've only been listening to fucking.
Is that out? I've heard.
It's out.
I heard the new song. The new song wasn't too bad.
I love that song.
A bit weird not having Burton around.
Here's the thing, and I love if someone leave any comments about this. I'm hearing mixed reactions from people. Bert's coming back because of the money. Bert said he's not. He's fighting with Dino again. I don't think Bert's coming back. That's just me. I really don't think Bert's coming back.
It's a shame, Mike, because they had their thing, didn't they? And Dino and Bert were very good together, and it matched. But they always fell out, and they were always doing arguing, I suppose, and it can't last forever. But no, I like their old stuff, of course.
Oh God, yeah. My favorite album will always be Demanufactured. When I first heard Replicate, I didn't realize what that song was about, but boy, I did real quick.
Resistor.
Oh no, Replicate?
No, Self-Biased Resistor, the song.
I gotta listen to that again because I haven't listened to that album in a while, like a couple days.
You grow up being a drummer, and you get influenced by a lot of people. And
Raymond.
Dave Lombardo was like one of my favorites growing up because I just thought what he could do with the drum kit was amazing. And then I got to Fear Factory, and the speed of the bass drums were
phenomenal.
The better now the new drummer like that.
Oh, Matt, he actually came from my uncle's band. He used to play with Uncle Danny in Malignancy.
He was really, really good.
Oh God, listen to him when him Malignancy plug. Listen to Malignancy, people. There you go, Uncle Danny. I owe you one. Listen to his stuff when he was in Malignancy, and that was impressive shit. I will say this.
I love people who are fierce on the drums, mate. I just, as being a drummer, I don't like the whole. I hate slow shit. I need to hammer the fuck out of it. You know what I mean?
My favorite drummer from the death metal scene, and I got to say this right now, he doesn't play drums anymore, but Roger from Mortician, I told him this at Maryland Death Fest. I was really hoping that we would get a one-off with Ronnie from Malignancy playing guitar and Roger playing drums. He said it fucked him up permanently because he can't really do it. But oh my goodness, that live album with Roger on drums and Ronnie on guitar and Will singing. Oh, I have the vinyl signed by them. First class stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to that live album from Malignancy. Very, very good stuff.
Some good times. It's nice to have this conversation where we're talking about things that have influenced us. Yeah? So it's nice to have a different conversation to our normal.
Exactly.
Give each other shit constantly. Yeah?